let the power protect you.
All right, it's morphin' time! Dragon Sword!
Time for the real Dragon Sword power!
Time! Tiger Zord!
Activate the Tiger Zord!
Tiger Zord, power up! Alright, there he is! Alright, Saba, let's start all over. Wait, Tiger Zord! Tiger Mode! Battle ready now! Sorry, I never had a partner before. We'll get it together. All right, let's do it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wade's Movie World. Well, today is especially sad for me because it just seems like within this past week, my childhood has been dying off. And what do I mean by that? Well, this past week, we lost voice actor Kevin Conroy, who did the voice for Bruce Wayne Batman in Batman the Animated Series and in the Arkham Asylum video game series. And today, it was late last night or early this morning, it was reported that we lost another iconic star from our childhoods if you grew up in the late 80s and through the 90s like I did. I'm reading this article from foxnews.com. The article was published and written by Catherine Thayer of Fox News, published on November 20th, 2022 at 2:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here is the title of the article. Power Rangers star Jason David Frank, dead at 49. This one is especially sad and upsetting to me. Jason David Frank played the Green Ranger. He also played the White Ranger. He played the Red Zeo Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger, and the Black Dino Thunder Ranger. So here is what the article says. Jason David Frank of the original Power Rangers is dead at 49. A representative for the actor confirmed the loss to People magazine, sharing, "Unfortunately, it is true. Please respect the privacy of his family and friends during this horrible time as we come to terms with the loss of such a wonderful human being," they shared. He loved his family, friends, and fans very much, and he will truly be missed. And that is so true. I just cannot believe this is happening and has happened. The article goes on to say, best known for his portrayal of Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Frank also starred in other Power Ranger projects. Being a member of the franchise was seemingly a large part of Frank's identity, as his social media was full of references to his projects. In addition to his acting career, Frank was also a proud and accomplished mixed martial artist, having earned his 8th degree black belt. He practiced multiple different forms of martial arts, including jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, and judo. In 2003, Jason David Frank was inducted into the World Karate Union Hall of Fame. Frank leaves behind his 4 children from 2 separate marriages, and they go on to say that no cause of death has been announced at this time. There has been some speculation that it was suicide, but that has not yet been confirmed. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you grew up in the late 80s and through the 90s like I did, and was a huge fan of Batman the Animated Series, I'm sure you were crushed when we all heard that Kevin Conroy passed away. But not only did I like that show, but I loved the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show, and the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger, who Jason David Frank portrayed, were my 2 favorite Rangers. And this is just upsetting on so many levels. I cannot yet wrap my head around it. It's just, this one is a punch in the gut, that's for sure. I just want to say to Jason David Frank's family, friends, and to all the Power Ranger fans around the world who loved this guy and loved his characters as much as I did. I am with you in mourning. I am with you in prayer. As I saw that Austin St. John's video on the death of Jason David Frank earlier today, he said, once a Ranger, always a Ranger, and I believe that wholeheartedly. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. I cannot even imagine how his family and friends are feeling at this troubling time, especially as we go into the week of Thanksgiving. I mean, what a bad time to lose somebody. The week of one of the big holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, that's just got to be equally hard on so many levels. To you, Jason David Frank, thank you for your portrayal of Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, Red Zeo Ranger, Red Turbo Ranger, and Black Dino Thunder Ranger, and all your online projects, and the projects you did as the Green and White Ranger for Bat in the Sun. I mean, you loved your fans, you loved your family, you loved your friends, and man, it's just... this is so heartbreaking for all of us, but I just want to say to you, thank you for such a great character and for loving and cherishing this character as we, the fans, do. You will deeply be missed by me and millions of others around this world. This is just so devastating and sad. You were someone I looked up to as a child, as I mimicked your martial arts moves. I would go outside and play like I was one of the Power Rangers, the Green or Red Ranger, and I would mimic moves that you did or that Austin St. John did and just pretend like I was either the Green or the Red Power Ranger. I remember I would spend hours outside on sunny days with this thing that it wasn't a sword, but it looked like a sword, and I would just play like I was one of you guys as the Power Rangers, or I would play like at times I was the Megazord, taking on the giant Goldar or giant monsters. I mean, just hours and hours of, not just watching the show, but mimicking the show and playing the show with, friends outside, or, on a rainy day, I'd be inside and I'd have my Power Ranger action figures and I'd be doing the same thing inside just with those. Oh man. So, I mean, you were a huge part of my childhood growing up. You don't know how meaningful you were to me, especially during a trying time in my life when we moved from Texas to Arkansas. I had a really hard time with that, and whenever I would see you on TV and watch the Power Rangers, or go outside and just do my own thing, make up my own Power Ranger stories, I mean, that was because of you, and you made that move and that transition that I had to go through from Texas to Arkansas a little bit smoother. So thank you for that. I was always kind of called a nerd and bullied because of my love for Power Rangers, but I never let it stop me because I loved the show and I loved you guys, and you were a huge, huge influence on my life. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. My heart is full tonight, and I am saddened and crying because of this. Your family, your friends, and especially your fans like me, we will definitely miss you. In the wise words of Zordon, let the power protect you. And we will see you later on when it's mine or our time to come to heaven. So, just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Out of your mind!
I shall destroy you for that! I have wasted wasted far too much time on the likes of you. Now I shall finish you, Green Ranger, once and for all!
I almost gave up on myself, Goldar. But your little picture show reminded me how much good I've done. Not only as a Green Ranger, but as me, plain old Tommy.